Hi, everyone. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for their prayers that were extended to me as I had my recent PET scan and awaited the results of that. They have come in, and one of the reasons for this video is to share those results with you all. Well, they didn't come in quite as I had hoped, and I'm going to get through this and hope you can appreciate why this is a bit of an emotional video for me. So, the results concluded that there is active cancer in my lymph nodes in the armpit. Bilateral hilary lymph nodes, which are in the lung, subcarinal lymph nodes, paraesophageal nodes as well. They found evidence of cancer. Innumerable pulmonary nodules, which is the lungs, and the ones that were found there before with the CT scan last fall have doubled in size. There are multiple liver nodules, with the largest mass being 6 centimeters by 3 centimeters, which went from 1 centimeter last fall. Several peripancreatic lymph nodes are cancerous. They have noted a cancerous spot on the spleen, a spot on the right pelvis or cervix area, and then quite a significant mass in the sternum, which is the bone here. Or sorry, it's not in the bone, it's just under the bone. So quite a significant spread since the last scan. I have spoken to a couple of doctors and the head of the Hope for Cancer Clinic, just to get recommendations on next steps and what that might look like for me. Of course, the typical medical doctors have recommended chemo and radiation and those sorts of things, but those are not, those are out of the question for me. Dr. Tony from Hope for Cancer has made a couple of recommendations as far as therapies go. Most of the therapies now that I would be looking at are through IV, of course maybe some diet changes, and possibly doing Herceptin, which is I didn't really think of or want to do this. I was hoping that the other methods would deal with it, but the tumor that I have is tumors, I guess, now. it's HER2 positive, so which means just makes it very aggressive. And so this drug Herceptin actually helps to block the receptor on the cells. It does have some side effects, which includes heart disease and some other things, but at this point, I don't know if that really makes a big difference. The concern, that is, about getting heart disease. So how I'm feeling with it all, in terms of my physical state, I feel pretty good, actually. I feel pretty healthy. I've figured out the source of the nausea, which was a supplement I was taking, and I'm not taking it anymore, and so I'm not dealing with that. And then aside from that, I just have quite a lot of pain right here in my chest from the sternum area, and yeah, it's quite painful, but I appreciate it could be much worse, so I'm grateful for that. Yeah, emotionally, it's definitely a bit shocking and disappointing, given everything that's happened in the last 7 months, including having surgery. And at the same time, it's not that I'm giving up or anything, it's just I feel almost at a point of surrendering. Not that I'm going to not do anything. I'm certainly going to continue some things, but I don't know, I just feel that it could be at a point where it's out of my hands. And that if I'm meant to heal, Creator will make that happen. And if I'm not, if I'm meant to return home, that will be the outcome. So for now, I'm going to continue with the Hope for Cancer protocols, and like I said, do some IV therapies, and IVs are always quite a traumatic experience for me, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into with that, but anyway. So this weekend I'm actually going to be doing some work with a very beautiful teacher in my life, and I trust that that will offer me some clarity around where to focus my attention, and help me choose for next steps. But I do know for sure that I know for sure that I feel very called to be in service and to support other people, not necessarily with cancer, but on a journey to really connect with who they are and what they are, their pure source, their pure being. And I feel very honored and grateful to be able to do that. And I know that above anything else, for me personally, to really connect with my essence and with Creator is going to be a priority in the next while. So I'm not sure exactly what that's going to look like or where that will take me, but I feel very called that that is a priority at this point. It's not so much anymore about healing the cancer as it is about connecting with Creator and coming to terms with what it means to die, and so, and I don't know if that's my fate. Nobody knows at this point, right? But but I think that that's probably the greatest blessing I could receive, is to, in a sense, come home before I go home. So for anyone out there who is interested in connecting with me and either through email or having a conversation on the phone or through Skype or sending me a video message or whatever that looks like, I really would invite you to do that sooner than later. And I do have the crowdfunding campaign that continues, and yeah, I could really use your support, because you know, these therapies do continue to cost a lot of money. And finally, I guess the most important thing that, or significant thing that you could offer for me at this point is yeah, just your prayers for peace in my body and my spirit, and what else to say or to add, but yes, praying for peace, peacefulness. So thank you so much for listening to my video and for all of your prayers and all of your support. And I love you very much. Bless you all. Thank you.